Alright, welcome to Critical Foolery. Today we got the Cougar. So I like to play this lighter mech a little bit different. A lot of people play PPCs from what I've seen. I like to run two large pulse lasers, and it's one side there. Oops, let's actually go into the mech. So when you go into it here, I got two large pulse lasers on the one side. Because they have a quicker cooldown, they can, you know, I can pop generally where I am. I can pop out and pump quite a bit of damage with them, and they are affected by this mech's quirk as well, if I can find it here. So cooldown, I can't tell. This is where it gets a little bit harder for newer players to figure out what is from the skill tree and what is from the mech itself. But there it is, energy heat -10. So with that, we're going to get right into it. Normally lights and mediums don't get played as much when you look up in quick play. So we generally tend to find a pretty fast game, or I mean a game fairly fast. Being a smaller mech with the ECM, you generally tend not to get focus as much unless you're the only target, and you're hard to find. So you can offer the ECM to your teammates. You pop around because we have the jump jets in this, and you can pop up and pop around and get to different spots and just kind of be a nuisance, if you will. So we're gonna try. I don't really like the big open maps for this, but sometimes it can work. Solaris City is fun to run around with, and we're gonna go skirmish. And yeah, the Cougar's a clan mech, so there's two major factions in this, and that's the clan mech, or the clans versus the inner sphere. And there's a bunch of lore on it. If you haven't read it, or at least looked into it, it's pretty interesting to read up about. As I put it with one of my friends, it's kind of like Game of Thrones, but in space with technology and mechs. So when we load up here, we'll go ahead and do that. The lore behind it's kind of cool. Each mech was designed for a purpose. There's thousands of mechs and mech variants outside of this, which is pretty cool to kind of just read up on. You have things that genuinely put the fear into you, especially when you come across a Fafnir with dual heavy gauze. This is one for sure. Coming against any atlases, they are a terror. Let's put it that way. Even in the lore wise, they're a terror. And then the House Steiner is kind of funny because they run a scout lance that is all atlases, which are 100-ton mechs that don't move very fast. So that can be kind of funny because you don't necessarily survive that kind of encounter. Anyways, looks like we have a 4-man team here, so this should be pretty interesting. Unfortunately, on the other team, it doesn't look like it on the enemy side, but we'll go there. We got an Annihilator, Prana, Flea, Marauder, yeah, Kodiak, King Crab. We actually got some fairly heavy assaults here. So let's see what we can do. We're gonna hopefully jump in their backs or find a different angle and try from there. So being in the polar highlands here, it is very, very open, and it's also a very, very big map. So for the most part, we'll run ahead. We won't want to leave our assaults too far behind, since we got a lot of tonnage with them. And so we'll get to our spot. We'll kind of scout ahead and see what we can find. As you can see, I'm in the right hand side there. I'm carrying 4 consumables. So as your skill tree goes up, you're allowed to carry more consumable items. So we're rocking 2 UAVs as a scout and a lighter roll, so we kind of know what's around us, and then artillery when we can help pump out some more damage from an unseen vantage point, or maybe from a stalemate, that kind of thing. So we'll get going and see what we can do here. My understanding is the artillery strike is shared between everybody, not normally that it tells you that. So if somebody has an artillery strike and they use it, or the airstrike, you have to wait for the cooldown. So, and we're gonna try to keep a lookout. We're just kind of scanning the horizon. We don't want to be too much up, like too much uptime, I guess you could call it. We don't want to be up in vision too long. But yeah, we'll see what's going on here. We'll kind of try to pop down, try to see. We're gonna jump a little bit. Okay, looks like we got some people ahead of us here, and we're also way in front of our team. So we're gonna kind of go on this side, and it's the right side. Yeah, a little bit hard to see it, but we have our weapons in our right side, so we're generally gonna try to keep our right side from getting attacked. There we go. So we got another one. So we're just scouting for him right now. As you can see, there's another guy right there. And we might be able to hit him. There we go. So we're just putting out a little bit of damage. The map is affected. Oh, he's too far. So maps temperature wise kind of thing affects your cooling, just like if you're in a hot environment, you know, obviously it makes sense that it'd be harder for heat to be dissipated. Oh, that was our light out on the outreaches there getting attacked. And yeah, so we're always trying to stay in motion, trying not to show too much of ourselves. I know that they're on this side, so thankfully the king crab and stuff has come up, because we don't want to spend too much time getting shot here. Oh, there's that guy. That cheetah has got ECM, so as you can see, I can't lock onto him. I don't get a little red thing showing or anything like that, unfortunately, but we're gonna pop a UAV here, see what we can find. So generally something like that is what we want. We can pop out, show what we want, and just, oh, I'm blocking an assault. We want to get out of his way, I think. Okay, we'll try to, whoops, I shot nothing there. We'll try to get out an artillery strike. Oh, they already got it. So right now we're kind of helping our guys because they can't really be targeted with the ECM unless they're close enough for their electronics to really get it. What? I didn't hit him? Okay, we're gonna go up this way. Artillery strike is used again. So we're gonna run around to this other side here.
From our right.
We're gonna try to go to this side. Let's kind of dance back and forth. We're gonna help over here again with the Atlas. Oh, that was not kind. That was a good artillery strike. So we're gonna pop him in the chest. He doesn't know his size yet. Heavy PPCs. We're gonna want to get out of here. So you saw the airplane That's an airstrike. It generally comes in a straight line. Okay, or on the back line here, we want to kind of move. If I could keep my aim good, we'd be fine. If we push this left side, we should be okay, because they're kind of split. This should break them up a little bit. We could get this one guy. There we go. And we got the other one. Oh, well, that's it. All I can do is run a bit.
I told you, fucking Atlas and a bunch of lights, right? That's what I said.
Or just a stick, but we can keep them distracted a little bit. If we can keep them distracted, then we can at least buy some time for our other guys. And somehow we managed to survive to be the last one. Anyways, so that wasn't too bad. We were poking and getting some stuff done. Unfortunately, we were just spread out and they came around that one side. Oh, look at that. 412 damage done, 319 taken. We did pretty good there. We got a couple killing blows. We had that Annie to help rely on though. Yeah, that Mad Dog did pretty good damage. Anyways, we'll see you in the next game. Alright, welcome back. So let's go for round 2 of the Cougar. Got another 4-man team, and the other side's got a couple, maybe, possibly. We'll see what happens. So the names, I guess you could say, or the, in brackets, letters are normally teams, so it's just the team moniker and that kind of stuff. So they are part of a, why can I not think of it, a guild, thank you, and normally means that they're dropping as a team, which is both good and sometimes bad, because a lot of times if there's a 4-man team on the other side and they happen to find you, you're pretty well dead if you're by yourself. We're back on Polar Highlands and we're doing Incursion. I have not played Incursion in a while, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Clan ECM, 2 large lasers. Oh yeah, it's this one. So you have different objectives. Normally it's just to get the other team wiped out and destroy their base, but you are able to activate jamming, radar, and I forget what the other act is. So we're gonna see what we can do, because we're a light with some movement, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 assaults. We'll see if we can't scout for them and stuff. And you can kind of see the walls. You can shoot through the walls and that kind of stuff. We have just enough to go over. Perfect. So this energy points are kind of spots where you can go and claim and then use those batteries or whatever to activate certain things. Throwing people's radar off, having your own radar to find out where people are and that kind of thing. My guess though is that we're about to find somebody, probably pretty quick. Our flea isn't doing too much. Or not, he's not doing too much. It's just he's sitting there. There's the one person there. They're pretty far away. See if I can get to this without getting shot or killed, hopefully. So, can we shoot him?
Looks like Hotel 8, Phoenix Hawk at least.
Target acquired.
Alright, so it looks like this battery point is going to be
They're rotating to the left
a point of contention.
along India line.
That means we definitely don't want to be here as a light.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Ooh, what's that? We got a hunchback? We got a hunchy! Okay, so you can still see the batteries there. So you can see he's blowing down the wall to get there as protection. Let's kind of pop over this.
New target acquired. Target spotted.
Okay, and we'll see if we can find him. Oh,
Strike online.
they are charging in like crazy.
New target
All right.
acquired.
I don't think they necessarily wanted to play this game out. Oh, we got a big set of legs there. We got a Vapor Eagle. The cool thing is your perspective is changed too based on your weight and your size. So that can be awe-inspiring when you actually come across a assault and stuff, as it really sets up your size.
Artillery strike activated.
Alright, let's see if that hits anything. Oh, we hit a couple.
Fuel at 25%. Artillery strike online.
Oh, this is gonna be risky. We're trying to run in so we can set up a UAV here. And I probably already overstayed my welcome. I'm not gonna like this. Not gonna like this. We're gonna die. We're gonna help out here against the Fafnir if we can.
Fuel at 25%.
We're gonna set up another UAV over here.
Activated.
There we go. Try to get a.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at
Yeah, behind us.
0%. New target
Alright, let's help with the spider. We're gonna try to get that UAV. As it's. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't see it. Alright. We'll try not to waste too much time. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's down.
New target acquired.
They're doing the same thing to us. UAVs can really help anybody with missiles or anything like that. So we're gonna kind of help here. See what's up.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired.
All right. He's running in to give a. There, he's dead. So we just legged him, or the team legged him, I should say, and hopefully we don't die. This locust here will try to help protect our heavies and stuff from, because they're really good at fighting other really heavy mechs, but they're not so good at fighting lights that can get into their back. So we're gonna try to stay on
Hey,
that.
is their team still back behind that ridge?
New target acquired. New target acquired.
The center's open. Ooh, I'm getting opened.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Yo, finish them off, boys. There's only a couple down here.
25%.
Push, push, push.
Target destroyed.
So maintaining locks helps out quite a bit with.
Target destroyed.
There we go. We got one more left. Where is he?
Target acquired.
Locust, Lima.
Go for the legs. Go for the legs. Or just obliterate him. That works too. So now we have our whole team. Now we're gonna push
Alright, we gotta go shoot their base now.
and destroy the base, essentially. So they're shooting PPCs. There we go. Oh. What am I not shooting there? Oh, there we go. Defense turret. There we go. We don't need to get any closer. I wonder if this counts as damage. Because it's not damage to other mechs, it's just damage to their base.
Heat level critical.
There we go. Okay.
New target.
Now if we can push through the wall, that would be good. Let's see what happens here. That being said, it doesn't even look like the turrets are really fighting us or doing anything.
New target acquired.
But I do know there's stuff inside. Oh. Okay. Looks like the game decided that we were good enough. Yay! Let's see how we did here. 470 damage done, 26 taken, 1 killing blow. Did pretty good. As you can see, there's a bunch of more support type things. Savior kill, UAV kill, detections, counter ECM. We're basically trying to act in a more support role, which isn't always appreciated. But I find this build works out pretty good to poke at, that you're not too much of a concern. You're always kind of overlooked, but can deal a surprising amount of damage over time. And we'll see you in the next one. Alright, welcome back. Let's see how we do today. A lot of 4-person teams running, so should be pretty interesting. Or you got another one on our side. Looks like they got 3, possibly 4 man on the other side. Maybe more, since they seem to be from the same guild. And let's get into it. Hopefully we survive a bit longer. Running the forest colony. So, because we're a bit lighter and stuff, it's going to be harder to see us. Oh, the lag is real. Cool. Here we go. Piranha, Wolverine. Right. The quarantine from when COVID hit us. A reminder, as always, even Mech Warrior Online will show it. So we're going to just try to get up front here. There is kind of an overwatch spot. I think it's over here. Oh no, we are further to the beach. Never mind. Overwatch spot is right there. And then my guess is where that light is going, where the prawn's going, he's going to come across a couple of the mechs. Normally gonna be here, so we're gonna just see heat vision, see if we can pop out and see anything. We gotta be careful as we get here. Okay, the piranha hasn't found anything. Oops. Of course, I'm running into a freaking tree. And
At 25%.
Okay, I don't see anything. Oh,
Target acquired.
okay, they're way, way back there. That's probably the first of them. Oh. Some guys have eagle eyes that are amazing. I am not necessarily.
Fuel at 25%.
And that's where it sucks
Target acquired.
to be out in the open.
Target acquired.
I should have maintained the lock on him for that, because the lerms that we have, the LRMs is what they're called, lerms, can continue to fire at him as long as we maintain contact or maintain a lock like that.
New target acquired.
Got LRMs coming from the water.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target.
Okay, let's see that they didn't launch a UAV.
New target acquired.
We got a lot.
New target acquired.
There's a UAV in the air. Someone can hit it.
Destroyed.
There we go, perfect. So that's what they're thinking as well.
India 7. Juliet 7.
Let's pop a little surprise on him.
Activated. New target acquired.
Ouch. We're just gonna play hide and seek. Crap, I missed that one. That was not that great.
Acquired.
Do we pop a...
Artillery strike activated.
We're gonna pop a artillery strike into that.
Target acquired. UAV activated. At 25%. New target acquired.
We try to take off that arm. Oh, just about got it.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Try to help as much as we can. We kind of got long range poking potential.
Kilo.
There we go.
Kilo.
New target acquired.
Kilo down.
Torso critical damage.
Okay, he's gonna go down.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Oh yeah, they're falling like crazy. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Oh man, my jumping is not that great. Let's see. We got 2 left.
Acquired. Fuel at 0%.
An Arctic Wolf with 2 M's. Okay, we'll just hug him if I don't get stuck on a rock here.
Destroyed.
There we go. We
Nice job, guys.
kind of stomped them.
Good game. Good game, everyone.
So that was decently fun. Just sit there, poke at him a bit. So we did okay damage, 250. We took 53. Just basically caused a nuisance and maintained locks for them for their LRMs. As you can see, it wasn't a super high damage game. across any of the board there, but we were efficient. We'll see you in the next one.